Breaking news, and Conservative MP Lee Anderson has been suspended following comments he made about the Mayor of London. A spokesperson for Chief Whip Simon Hart said that following his refusal to apologise for comments made yesterday, the Chief Whip has suspended the Conservative Whip from Lee Anderson MP. Let's bring in our political correspondent, Gurpreet Nuwan. So the Whip has been removed from Lee Anderson. Gurpreet, afternoon.
Hi, yeah, the silence coming out of Number 10 on this issue had been pretty deafening all morning. They were hoping probably that it might blow over, but it was an issue that wasn't going away, not helped by comments made by Sadiq Khan. He made a pretty strong response to those comments made by Lee Anderson, questioning why the Conservative Party, which has made a very big show of its stance on anti-Semitism and has been very quick to call out any anti-Semitism, any whiff of anti-Semitism it detects in the Labour Party, hasn't taken Islamophobia as seriously, and took it right to the top by effectively saying that Rishi Sunak and his top team were complicit by remaining silent on this issue. And Labour obviously took the opportunity to stick the knife in. John Ashworth, the Shadow Paymaster General, said earlier on that the whip should be removed from Lee Anderson. And then Tory MPs, a trickle of Tory MPs started coming out and condemning those comments by Lee Anderson, starting with Sajid Javid, probably former cabinet minister and probably one of the most high-profile Tory MPs in the House of Commons from a Muslim background. He called those comments by Lee Anderson ridiculous. Then we heard from Ghani, who said she was tired of hearing these type of comments. And then Robert Buckland, who agreed with Sajid Javid and said that Lee Anderson's comments were stoking division. And more recently from Paul Scully, who described them as wrong-headed. Now, Sajid Javid publicly described those comments as ridiculous, but we understand that privately he was furious, and he had been putting pressure on Number 10 to remove the whip, or at least to get Lee Anderson to publish a sincere apology. And we've heard from the spokesperson from the Chief Whip, Simon Hart, that he refused to make that apology, which left Number 10 with very little option but to suspend him. We also understand that sitting ministers were also calling and pushing for that suspension. So a massive headache for Rishi Sunak. And in the end, I think he felt that the pressure was simply insurmountable and that he had to take action on the issue.
OK, for now, Gurpreet, thank you.